The brain scan in 412 is restless, but okay. Can we see about maybe fixing the TB?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Oh, perfect. Labs are back on time. That's a change. I also adjusted the post-op meds on Mrs. Green.
Okay.
And one other thing, Matt is going to do my rounds for the evening, all right?
Is that why you're in such a good mood?
Yes. Robin and I finally got on the same page about dealing with Emma. I admitted that I was overreacting. She admitted that motherhood is a little more than she expected. And we both agreed she doesn't have postpartum depression, and we came to a compromise about her coming back to work. So.
Oh, talk about a couple of overachievers.
Yes, and as soon as we finish these charts, I'm meeting Robin at Chez Leroy for our first date since Emma was born. A nice romantic evening, just the two of us.
Uncle Matt, can you just do me a favor and call Patrick and tell him that I'm fine? I'll explain later. I just need a little breathing room. Thanks. Hi. What can I get for you? A shot of tequila would be great. I would have called you for a Chardonnay. Well, I'm living dangerously tonight.
In Rochester? That I'd like to see.
I'm just trying to get out of my routine.
What routine is that? If you don't mind me asking.
I am a pharmaceutical sales rep, and I have spent all day long in meetings with hospital administrators.
No wonder you need a shot of tequila. I'm Ruth.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nancy.
It was what you said all along. You know, starting a family is a huge adjustment, and it was a complete overreaction of me to jump to postpartum depression.
So she did see a doctor?
No, I mean, Robin doesn't need a doctor. That's the whole point. You know, it was me. I'm the one that said there was something wrong with her. You know, it was my unrealistic idea of how she should be with Emma. And actually, until I had a conversation with Matt, I basically, you know, told Matt a bunch of personal stuff, and he in turn ran to Robin and said that, you know, Robin, you have postpartum depression. Obviously, she didn't take it very well, which I don't blame her. You know, but hearing what my brother did was like looking in the mirror. You know, I realized what I was doing to Robin this whole time. You know, hovering over her, watching her every move, pretending that I was the perfect parent, and it's no wonder that she was, you know, unhappy.
Yeah, but don't be too hard on yourself, because you know she has been struggling.
Well, yeah, but, you know, even this thing with Michael Corinthos, I mean, I easily could have let her observe during the procedure, but just because she showed up a couple minutes late, I mean...
If the OR team was already set, it's understandable.
Yes, but Robin is a specialist with brain injuries. You know, she's great at it. It probably would have helped out, and just because that I didn't want her to come into the room, I mean, that's not fair.
Given how it turned out with Michael, it's probably for the best.
As far as that, yeah, that was a long shot. But I could have been much more supportive of Robin.
Maybe.
Anyways, are we good here? I'm gonna get going.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Dr. Drake. Okay, bring her to OR3. I'll be there in a second. Thank you.
Yeah.
6-year-old girl with a skull fracture, intracranial bleed. Can you do me a favor? Can you call Robin and tell that I'm not gonna be able to make dinner? I apologize. Thank you.
Yeah. San Francisco is great. It's an amazing place to live. I mean, I like traveling for my job, and I'm always so happy to get home.
Is it really as beautiful as the pictures?
Even better.
Hi, you've reached Robin. Leave a message, and I'll call you back.
Hey, Robin, it's Elizabeth. I hope you get this before you wait too long for Patrick. Where are you? Are you already at the restaurant?
Must be tough being away from your family. Traveling all the time.
You know, my friends say that I'm married to my job, but that's not exactly true. I have a life. I just have no husband and no children. And San Francisco has a world-class opera company. Me and my opera freak friends, we have season tickets. And there's a symphony, there's a ballet, there's just
so many different types of theater and great restaurants, especially in Chinatown.
There's some life you've got going.
Yeah. It works for me. I've even signed up for some cooking classes this spring, all using local produce.
Oh, you hear about that here in Rochester, too.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm hoping that I can plant some tomatoes and some lettuce on my terrace, although it's the size of this bar. But, I mean, there's just this beautiful view.
Sorry, I thought she'd sleep through my shift. I'll be right back.
Has she been back there this whole time?
I'm not supposed to bring her in, but my babysitter bailed at the last minute, and I'm a single mom, and I couldn't afford to miss work. I didn't have much choice. Another?
Yes, please. It must be pretty stressful bringing your baby to work.
Oh, I like it, actually. Just being close to her. Although she's a little young to be hanging out at a bar.
Yeah, I would think so. So there's no daycare around here?
Do you have any idea how much infant childcare costs? Especially at night. Finding a good babysitter is so hard. I wish I could just stay home with her.
Yeah, that would be great.
I feel like I'm missing out on my own kid, you know? Even when she's here, my boss likes to remind me that I'm getting paid to take care of customers, not my baby.
Yeah, I guess the job market's pretty tough up here.
And when I decided to get pregnant, I had a good union job at a factory. I worked there since high school. And then it just closed down without warning. Her father's not in the picture. I know I should be going to junior college to get a better job, but that would mean just that much more time away from her.
Yeah, it would.
I wish I could just pick her up right now and go home and put on some nice music, settle into a rocking chair for the night. Just me and my little girl. Women who get to stay home with their kids all the time are so lucky.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Well, you know, even if, times are tough right now and it's a little difficult, I'm sure that your little girl knows how much you love her.
Sorry, she kept waking up when I had to put her down. She wants me to carry her around all the time. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
No, not at all. I didn't have time to think. Here, keep the change.
Thanks. Thanks for listening to me go on and on about my kid. That isn't why most people come into a bar.
Well, I admire how you're making things work. You really have your priorities straight.
My daughter comes first, and if my boss can't deal, I'll just have to find another job.
Yeah. Well, I hope things work out for you. And you know what? I think that I was supposed to wander in here tonight. You helped me remember what's really important, so thank you for that. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, how'd she take it?
Actually, that's why I waited around.
She was upset, wasn't she? I know she was really looking forward to this.
I didn't want to interrupt your surgery and worry you, but Robin never made it to the restaurant. And she didn't go home, and she's not answering her cell.